everyone. My name is Claire Nelson, and I am the Secretary and Treasurer of the Class of 2024. Let's begin by standing if you are able and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Claire. Nicely done. Welcome, everybody. My name is Joe Brandel, and I have the honor to serve as the principal at Plymouth High School. It is awesome to look out and see all of you gathered here today to celebrate the class of 2024. At this time, I would like to take another minute to recognize our band and Mr. Wisman for always rocking it and helping us exemplify school spirit. Next, I would like to welcome Cadence Seymour, our National Honor Society Vice President, to provide the official welcome.
Good afternoon, friends, family, and the class of 2024. My name is Cadence Seymour, and I had the privilege of being this year's National Honor Society President. I want to welcome you all to the Plymouth High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. We all know these past 4 years have not been easy. After all, we were the incoming freshman class that wasn't able to have an in-person orientation, and many of our classes were even virtual. But yet here we are, celebrating graduation, in person, side by side. First, I'd like to thank the teachers who helped us flourish as individuals and pave a new path for us when the future was uncertain. They were committed to the development and high school education for all of us, and for that, we, the class of 2024, owe them a huge thank you. Additionally, I'd like to thank everyone for attending and supporting this year's graduating class, not only today, but over the course of the past 4 years. I'd also like to thank the PHS staff who have helped put this ceremony together today. But most importantly, seniors, it's time you get the appreciation and recognition you deserve, which is what today is all about. Every moment of our high school careers has led up to this one, where we sit here united as a class, ready to move on to what's next. Each of us headed in a different direction, but all coming from the same place. Plymouth will always be home and the place we all began. I won't occupy any more time between you and the next step of your journey. So please, enjoy these last moments as a class and try your very best to stay cool throughout the rest of the ceremony. Congratulations.
Well said, Cadence. It is my pleasure to inform you of a few ways we recognize academic accomplishments at Plymouth High School. One way the state of Wisconsin helps us recognize our students is the Wisconsin Academic Excellence Scholarship that is awarded to 2 seniors with the highest GPAs. ACT scores and the Laude system are used as tiebreakers. This year's Plymouth High School recipients are Marco Troca and Priya Joseph. Another way we recognize our students is the Wisconsin Technical Excellence Scholarship, which honors 2 seniors with the highest demonstrated level of proficiency in technical education subjects. This year's Plymouth High School recipients are Catherine Schwartz and Lauren Wagner. Congratulations to the 4 of you on all your hard work while attending PHS. At the local level, our school board chose to adopt a Laude system in order to recognize graduates for both high academic standing and rigorous course selections. From most to least rigorous, the designations are summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. The recognition level is determined by multiplying a student's GPA at the end of their senior year by the number of advanced classes taken throughout their 4 years at PHS. Today you can see the levels our graduates achieved by the colors of the stoles they are wearing. Students wearing orange stoles signifies cum laude status. Those wearing an orange stole, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Students wearing silver stoles signifies magna cum laude status. Please stand to be recognized. And students wearing gold stoles signify summa cum laude status. Please stand to be recognized. Additionally, students who qualify for laude status may apply to become class exemplar, an award and scholarship that looks at student involvement, leadership, service, passion, being a team player, and the willingness and determination to apply learning in the future to give back to our community. This year, we are very proud to present Miley Nickel as the 2024 class exemplar.
Today, we are graduates of Plymouth High School. As a matter of fact, Plymouth Comprehensive High School. Plymouth Comprehensive High School, or PCHS, has been a running joke amongst most of the senior class. We would often laugh and try to decipher why we were comprehensive. I always thought it was just there to make us sound more prestigious, or perhaps that it got us more funding. A slideshow on the district website showed me otherwise. It showed me how Plymouth has earned its comprehensive title. I saw how from 4K to this moment right now, every class, friendship, extracurricular, and community event has shaped us for the future. The slideshow made me realize that the Plymouth School District has truly given us a comprehensive experience. Plymouth Comprehensive High School has prepared us for the future and given us all a place to feel that we belong, with its all-encompassing opportunities and educational experiences and opportunities for social and emotional growth. Our first friendships were molded by the various seating charts and activities we partook in throughout elementary school. Fun fairs, lock-ins, and school dances nurtured our friendships. It was at these events put on by the district that our friendships grew outside of a learning environment, while still within the comfort of our school. Our friendships have enriched our educational experience. As we grew, fun fairs turned into football games and lock-ins into homecoming. Even outside of school, we would still all find each other in everything from summer school to t-ball. Throughout all of these experiences, classmates turned into friends. Our friendships continue to transpire through extracurriculars. If you weren't into sports, you may have been a member in forensics, Model UN, the chess club, or the many other clubs offered through PCHS. The beautiful thing about having been a student at a comprehensive high school is that there has always been something for everyone. It is from these extracurricular activities that many of us found our true passions. Whether it was FFA with Ms. Heimbuch or FBLA with Mr. Williams, comprehensive teachers, coaches, and clubs taught us learning can be fun. Although friends and extracurriculars have helped us develop our passions, it is our academics that have prepared us for the future. We have had teachers that have wanted nothing more than for us to be successful. I think about during finals week, when staff would greet us at the door with Rice Krispies and granola bars, all to fuel our brains. Or how so many teachers were so willing to stay after school to ensure we not only passed, but understood. Our comprehensive education has led us to experience learning outside of the classroom and lectures. We have learned science from exploding pumpkins, math from Skittles, and reading from acting out Romeo and Juliet. We have grown to think outside of the box and value our education, not just because it makes us smarter, but because knowledge is the key to making change. By being students at PCHS, we've also learned the importance of community involvement. It may come as no surprise, but I've never been a car girl. Last year, though, I found myself in the greenhouse lot for the community-wide car show. There I learned what made a car a collector and why the Ford Model T is so special. There was something so magical about seeing the community in the high school come together, and how people like me got to learn about what made many of my classmates and community members so passionate. We are so blessed to have been part of a community that so readily promotes community outreach and involvement. I think of how the high school and the community come together every year for the NHS food drive, and each year new events like Generations Hearts for All Ages, and Homecoming, where alumni proudly parade that they once too were Plymouth Panthers. Our community involvement has led us to be agents of positive change in ways of not just volunteering, but also bringing people together. Keeping our connections to the community after high school will continue to foster our growth and careers as we all go our separate ways. Today marks the last day we will be recognized as seniors and students of PCHS. After this, we will venture towards our different paths. Whether you found yourself in C-section most of the time or the science department, PCHS has prepared you for this. It will be difficult to leave the comfort of the hallways we have grown so familiar with. We will no longer beg Tammy for her pass or listen to Mr. Novak's spontaneous rap announcements, but do not fear leaving the comfort of this school, for it is in the unknown where opportunities tend to arise. Today we honor our differences and profess our gratitude that through this comprehensive experience, we have made friends and found our passions, while also embracing our community and our future. I encourage us all to reflect upon our comprehensive journey as we embark upon our divergent avenues towards success, for it is from these comprehensive roots that our success was first planted. So take the experiences, the friendships, and the treasured knowledge that has come from not just the classroom, but from each other. So as the class of 2024, let us remember, be courageous, be kind, be comprehensive, and go Panthers!
Great job, Miley. Now, under the direction of Miss Amanda Smith, our senior choir members will be performing Unwritten by Natasha Benningfield, arranged by Steve Zagree.
Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. I am unwritten, can't change my mind. I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, pens in my hand. Ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, no one else can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Touch yourself in words unspoken, live your life with thoughts wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. I am unwritten.
That sounded fantastic. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Elise Mooney, Student Council President, to introduce the newest PHS Alumni Hall of Fame member.
Good afternoon. My name is Elise Mooney, and I have had the honor of serving as the Student Council President this past year. Today, I'm honored to present the 2024 inductee to the Plymouth Alumni Hall of Fame. The Plymouth High School Alumni Hall of Fame was established in 2010 to recognize distinguished alumni and provide role models for current and future students. The ideal Hall of Fame candidate, first and foremost, has achieved a high level of success, but must also exhibit extraordinary leadership, be committed to making a difference in their respective field, and give unselfishly to make their community and world a better place. Some of our past inductees include Olympic gold medalist Bo Hoopman, the first female reserve soldier to become an Army Ranger, Lisa Jaster, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers, and Executive Vice President for Precision Health at Mount Sinai in New York, and Stanford University PhD recipient Dr. Joel Dudley. Every spring, the Student Council Hall of Fame Committee receives new alumni nominations from the community. The committee then screens the applications, and after open debate, votes on electing the top candidate to be honored today at commencement, and then this fall at the homecoming assembly. Our Student Council Hall of Fame Committee has selected Gerald Krebsbach as this year's Hall of Fame inductee. Gerald, who goes by Jerry, is a member of the class of 1972. After completing high school, Jerry took night classes at Lakeshore Technical College to earn his master electrician degree, while working during the day to support and raise his family. He is president of KW Electric, the Plymouth-based company which he founded in 1988. Jerry is also involved in the apprenticeship program with LTC and president of the Board of Trustees for Apprenticeship within the Associated Builders and Contractors. Jerry's influence spreads throughout the community and even in other countries. He has used his master electrician training to provide support to mission compounds and to area compounds to wire buildings for electricity in third world countries. He strives to utilize local businesses as much as possible, such as the lights for the Cheese Capital Arch on Eastern Avenue. As he was once an athlete himself, Jerry supports local endeavors such as Plymouth High School athletics. Jerry is currently the Royal Rangers district leader for Wisconsin and Northern Michigan. Royal Rangers is a K-12 program in which men mentor boys to be lifelong leaders in their church and community. He has been a part of this organization for the past 40 years. Jerry has been a deacon and Sunday school teacher for his church and continues to serve in leadership roles. Jerry credits his wife Debbie for her endless support and contributions to these achievements. Debbie was instrumental in the success of KW Electric and the Royal Rangers program. She spent over 30 years working in the school system and has accompanied Jerry on numerous mission trips. Throughout Jerry's life, Debbie has been his constant companion in both personal and professional endeavors. He believes Debbie is owed as much recognition for these accomplishments as he does. Jerry's commitment to service in the Plymouth community has a far-reaching impact on the lives of all those around him, and he is a welcome addition to the Plymouth Alumni Hall of Fame.
Great job, Elise. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Jerry. After your 4 years at PHS, there are many people to give a big thank you to, starting with your peers, parents, families, the Plymouth community, the dedicated PHA staff, administration, and the school board. Members present today to help hand out diplomas are Janelle Bone and Kathy Turner. We are appreciative they are here for us today. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce the superintendent of our district, Mr. Dan Mella. Mr. Mella has served in the Plymouth School District since 2003, where he started as principal, moved to assistant superintendent of curriculum and instruction, and now as our superintendent. He will be retiring at the end of the month, and I wanted to take this moment to publicly thank him for all of his service to the Plymouth Joint School District. Mr. Mella has not only been a calm, effective leader, he has also been an advocate and a friend to so many. Thank you for the last 20-some-ish, as he says, years, working in the Plymouth community. Without further ado, here is Mr. Mella.
Thank you, Mr. Brandel. Graduates, just a few quick things. First of all, we're all starting a journey together, and we're all going to be going in different directions, but we'll always have Plymouth as a home base. Those memories will stay with you forever. On the journey, I hope that you embrace challenge. I hope that you get a chance to see the world as much of it as you want to see. And I hope that when you meet new people, wherever it might be, that you do so in a spirit of open-mindedness and non-judgment. There are so many wonderful people in the world and so many great places, and in order to see them all and understand them, you really have to open up to people. So on the journey, always take a thought about the people that you're meeting and try to understand where they're coming from. And lastly, what I'd like us to do, if those of you who were in the school district in fourth grade, remember when you were having be clapped out of the school and everybody would come along, they'd be all along the hallways and clapping and cheering and the teachers were happy and parents were there. How about we turn the tables on them? All of you here have people supporting you. And what I'd like you to do is to clap them out. They've supported you this entire journey. Why don't we stand up, face whoever it is that's supporting you in the audience, and everybody give them a standing ovation, especially to those moms out there. Class of 2024, Go bring your brilliance to the world. Congratulations, and go Panthers.
Thank you, Mr. Mella. Each year, the senior class is able to vote on a guest speaker for their graduation ceremony. This year, the students chose Mr. Kevin Butters, who has been a high school science teacher at PHS for 3 years. He is also a football coach, bookkeeper for boys basketball, track coach, and bus driver extraordinaire. Mr. Butters spends countless hours outside of the school day to create meaningful relationships with students, which helps ensure student success, and most likely why he was chosen to be the guest speaker today. Come on up, Mr. Butters.
All right. Good afternoon. Thank you to everybody for joining us today to celebrate the class of 2024. All of you here today have had some sort of influence or support in the lives of these graduates. Whether you are a family member, staff member, coach, or a friend, you've all played a role in their success, and I thank you for that. I also want to say thank you to the class of 2024 for allowing me to speak to you today. My name is Kevin Butters. I teach science and coach at PHS, and I'm extremely honored to be speaking to you. When I asked some seniors what they wanted me to talk about, they said things like, be you, keep it real, be honest, and keep it short. I can't sit up here and talk about how many obstacles you've overcome or how far you've made it, because trust me, you haven't even started yet. Graduating high school is a huge milestone in your life, and you should be very proud, but there's so much yet to come. When writing this speech, I thought back to a very hot June afternoon almost 20 years ago in 2006. I was sitting in your shoes, in these same benches, with a lot of the same teachers in this very park. I was you. Since that day, I have a lot of success in my life, a lot of failures, made a lot of mistakes, and rebounded over and over again. Whenever I thought I was on top of the mountain, I got knocked down. And whenever I thought I was in a situation that felt like the end of the world, I've found a way out. Nothing is ever as good as you think it is, and nothing is ever as bad as you think it is. As I started the speech, I thought to myself, what do I wish I would have known when I was embarking into the next chapter of my life, just like you are today? What would I tell an 18-year-old Kevin Butters in this situation? Scary thought. One of the main things I've learned that I would like to tell my 18-year-old self is to never close any doors and keep an open mind. You never know what opportunities will be put in front of you and what doors people you meet will open for you. You might think you all have it planned out right now, but it's going to change. Like I said before, I was in your shoes, and if you would have told me that day in 2006 that I would be up here giving a commencement speech as a Plymouth High School teacher, I would have laughed you out of the park. And I bet you there's a lot of teachers and staff members and people that know me that would have done the same thing. But here I am. I didn't have a huge interest in college as a senior. I still went. I never wanted to be a teacher. I just completed my 13th year. I looked into quitting teaching several times. I didn't. At every point where I was down, I kept an open mind, and it seemed that opportunities just found me. A lot of things that have come to me over my life are because of the relationships I have built and kept from city to city and job to job. You might get an opportunity to take a job in a different state, but you're maybe nervous about it. Do it. Someone will try to help you along your way and give you advice. Let them help. Keep every door open because at some point you might need to walk through it. The second piece of advice I would give 18-year-old me is that you will be rewarded for the person that you are. I won't lie. I used to get jealous when I saw people doing better than me, whether it was someone getting a promotion, making a ton of money, going on extravagant vacations. I had the mindset of, why can't that be me? And I attempted to compare myself to other people, and you're going to do that too. But I will tell you right now, one of the best things I ever did was to flip my mindset and celebrate people and root for others. I was happier, I became a better teacher, became a better friend, and guess what? I had a better life, and so did everyone around me. If you're hardworking, positive, and treat people right, good things will happen to you. My third piece of advice that I still often need to tell myself is to believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Doubt and fear will kill the mind, but belief will push you farther than you ever thought. Don't just tell yourself you're the best, actually believe it. Whether it's applying for a job, going for a new promotion, or anything that makes you step out of your comfort zone, believe in yourself and you can succeed. Along with believing in yourself, be yourself. Have fun, act weird, break away from the norm. Who cares? Don't be afraid to be your authentic self. I'll never understand people who take life so seriously they never truly enjoy themselves. Uptight people will judge every single one of your actions. Let them. No matter how much good you do, people will find a way to put you down and talk negatively about you. Believe in yourself and be yourself, and never apologize for being who you are. Finally, over everything else, you need to be happy, have fun, and just enjoy your life. As a great philosopher Drake once said, YOLO. And it's very true. You do only live once, so don't waste your time. Find a job you love. If you don't love it, guess what? There's other jobs. People used to give me crap for switching jobs, and I never regretted it for 1 second. There have been times in my life where I hated waking up in the morning and going to a job I wasn't passionate about, just going through the motions. Get out of that cycle and find something else. There's jobs everywhere. You are not locked into anything. Use your skills and find something you love and find your passion. Whenever I have found myself in this situation, I always think, if you die tomorrow, your job opening will be published before your obituary. Don't waste your time working your life away doing something you hate. Work towards something you love, and don't stop until you get there. Along with your job, find people you love and that make you happy. People will come and go. Hang on to the good ones. I still hang out with the same buddies I did 25 years ago. We sat in basements and garages and acted dumb then, and guess what? We still do. People will fill your life with joy or empty it. Surround yourself with good people that make your life happy and full. You're going to get very busy in your life, but don't forget to check on these people. Whether it's a random FaceTime on a weekend, a 5-minute call will keep friendships going and let them know you care. Along with a job that you love and people that you love, you need to find a city you love. This might be a shocker to some of you, but I love Plymouth, and I will tell anybody how much better we are than them. Any of you that have seen me coaching know there's a long list of places that I don't like. You might be itching to leave right now, and that's good. Get out, explore, grow up. I'm so glad I left. I met a lot of amazing people, had amazing experiences, traveled around the world, worked awesome jobs, and made an impact in a lot of people's lives. But none of that is more fulfilling than coming back home and being able to make an impact in the community that did so much for me. I hold on to a lot of great memories that this town has given me, and I hope you do too. I can't wait to see what all of you are going to do when you go out into the world. Someday, maybe not today, you will realize what this community and what these people have done for you. This isn't a place you need to run away from and never look back like Kewaskum or Sheboygan Falls. This is Plymouth, and you're always welcome home. Go Panthers.
Awesome job, Mr. Butters, awesome job. Congratulations, class of 2024. Can you believe it? Your graduation day has finally arrived today, and now it's usually all about you. However, I wanted to take a minute to stroll through a personal memory lane as the first graduating class that has completed all 4 years of high school with me as your principal. Thanks for being an amazing class to share my first 4 years with. 2 weeks after I was hired, I was at the store, and I had 2 parents recognize me from the paper and came up to me and told me they had an incoming freshman and asked me, "What are your plans for this class?" Thinking about everything I learned through my interview process, I responded with, "To encourage everyone to see and be their personal best through successful learning experiences and become their best," which, as you know, we have that posted places on our website. I was confident that was a great response and that was going to be the end of the conversation. However, the mom leans in and looks at me deep into my soul. "I need specifics." So I took a deep breath and I thought for a second, and here's what I said. This class is going to fly to heights never seen before, produce an individual state champion, a team state champion, become the soccer capital of the state, achieve an almost perfect score on the ACT, fill the auditorium to the max, earn over $2 million in scholarships, and have a proud PHS alum as their commencement speaker. I'm pretty sure from the mom I got a, "Okay, it's time to go and let's look at other schools." Now, 4 years later, to that family, I kept receipts. Fly to heights never seen before. Did anybody see Mary Poppins? Check. Have an individual state champion? Check. Have a team state champion? Check. Become the soccer capital of the world. I believe in the office there's a gold ball, a silver ball, and we're going to get another one in another week. Check. Achieve an almost perfect score on the ACT. This group had a 35 out of 36. Check. Fill the auditorium to the max. Did you go to Cabaret this year? Check. Earn over $2 million in scholarships. I believe the last total was $2.1 million to be exact. Check. Have a proud PHS alum as the commencement speaker? Check. The class of 2024 has been awesome and accomplished many great feats. Countless performances, state participants, car shows, culinary competitions, countless memories, and friendships to last a lifetime. You now leave Plymouth High School as young adults with the necessary tools to be successful. It is now time for the next chapter of your life. Whatever that brings, make all of us, your immediate family, your Plymouth Panther family, and yourself proud. Make the choice to do great things. The diploma you will receive today is not just a receipt for the last 13 years of hard work, but it is the ticket to all the wonderful, exciting adventures that await you. It is my pleasure to certify that all members of the class of 2024 receiving diplomas today have met all obligations and requirements established by the Department of Public Education, the state of Wisconsin, and the Plymouth Joint School District Board of Education. As Associate Principal, Mr. Andy Novak gets set to read names. If you'd like to take pictures, graduates will be exiting the stage to my left. The grassy area over here is a great spot to take pictures, but please be respectful of each other if you are moving in and out of that area. We do have our photographer, Miss Jamie, over there taking pictures that we will share on our district website. Also, as we practice on Friday with lots of grumbling, our seniors do take a large stroll around the area in the middle, so you might not have to leave your seat for a great picture. So at this time, we will get ready to go. Mr. Novak will be ready. Let's do it.
Claire Helen Nelson. Cadence Doreen Marie Seymour. Miley Marie Nickel. Crescence Juan Punsai Remaker. Elise Catherine Mooney. Owen Harris Plate. Grace Gwendolyn Poppy. Emma Marie Adama. Cole Harvey Anderson. Dylan Joseph Andrews. Aiden Thomas Argue. Jaron Daniel Baltus. Mitchell Nicholas Barber. Penny Marie Barda. Haley Rose Batsner. Brooke Bridget Bine. Nevea Aravis Bergman. Julia Bertolani. Sarah Elizabeth Birnbaum. Thomas Wade Blod. Olivia Lee Blanke. Calvin O'Neill Blomberg. Amber Lynn Bolt. Megan Lindsley Bosselman. Trevor Scott Bruckner. Cordell Jedediah Brugink. Afina Heather Bodrecki. Bowden Elizabeth Bodrecki. Ava Nicole Bulin. Emily Chen. Keegan David Chevry. Carter Nicholas Clemens. Aiden Jacob Cohn. Destiny Ann Kalasako. Aiden Thomas Cudworth. Silas Reagan Daly. Sydney Ann Demers. Sophia Botello. Owen James Ellinger. Richard Cole Emerson. Helena May Erdley. Teresa Karen Fabian. Marley Therese Fintack. Delaney Marie Fisher. Dax Carlisle Fisher. Evelyn Jean Flunker. Austin Michael George Gilbert. Edbart Ulysses Gonzalez. Zeynep Ghanay. Dante James Gutierrez. Romeo Gutierrez. Xavier Jesus Gutierrez. Liam Charles Hayes. Max Grayson Holly. Savannah Allen Holly. Stephanie Harb. Luke Antonio Hartenstein. Ava Jane Hendrickson. Jade Jocelyn Henkel. Alexa Jade Hersig. Sean David Horzen. Vivian Lois Eisler. Jack Palmer Jaquat. Lucas Yashniski. Kendall Paul Johnson. Elena Nicole Jones. Priya Echenza Joseph. Holly Olivia Marie Kaiser. Morgan Paige Keller. Annalise Rose Kleiber. Erin Jean Kletzine. Caden Andrew Kluth. Melina Marie Knowles. Ethan Brian Kober. Cora Joanne Coleman. Ethan Scott Coleman. Ryan Jeffrey Cole. Kyle Richard Kraus. Lillian Elise Krieger. Jordan Matthew Cruz. Joseph William Krusik. Austin Alexander Kuntzman. Jake Ryan Lane. James Daniel Last. Francisca Levine Esquiafino. Parker Brian Lane. Alicia Ellen Lurkey. Serenity Shiley Mae Lensmeyer. Megan Marie Limberg. Zoe Elizabeth Luddington. Grant Harrison Lidkey. Devin Dean Main. Janessa Lynn Malone. Alex Roland Marquardt. Gavin Thomas Marks. Addison Page McCoy. Shay Elizabeth McMullen. Edison James Mella. Savannah Rain Mendenhall. Gabriel Carson Meredith.
Way to go, Dave! Go!
Jade Lee Rose Meyer. Jenna Jolynn Meyer. Dayton Rory Miller. Stephanie Mogel. Gracie Ann Montemare. Julia Sophia Mulder. Alec Gregory Nelson. Sawyer Jerome Pop. Pila Sophia Parviainen. Lauren Elise Pelnar. Lorenzo Thomas Peterson. Benjamin John Phillips. Danica Ann Pickard. Aiden Sovian I am Pierce. Harper Lee Pleckelman. Brady McHenry Porchy. Madeline Joe Pratt. Jessie Jane Pritzloff. Kira Summer Quisenberry. Caitlin Mary Robb. Preston Ronald Rader. Alberto Carlos Ramos. Rylan Timothy James Ramthan. Andrew Richard Rao. Cooper Lewis Ritchie. Kaylee Jane Ritt. Wyatt John Rogers. Noah Daniel Russell. Emily Marcelin Sabel. Justin James Sabel. Olivia Jane Schilling. Leighton Jerome August Schaefer. Brooklyn Jean Schaub. Travis Matthew Schaub. Zebediah Albert Schermacher. Carissa Marie Schleicher. Isabel Marie Schmelter. Jordan Michael Schmidt. Briley Cole Schieneman. Cole Thomas Scherer. Tanner David Schultz. Anna Marie Schwarten. Catherine Jana Mae Schwartz. Natalie Marie Seifert. Burrell Lily Therese Seymour. Tyler Hayden Shalou. Aiden Matthew Shank. Gabriel J. Sipple. Mariah Rose Smeltzer. Dana Haley Smith. Dan Christopher Smith. Janessa Hope Soberg. Logan Patrick Soto. Allison Margaret Steiner. Emma Lynn Steinart. John Thomas Steinart. Ramona Clementine Sternhagen. Jillian Rose Straub. Celia Rianne Struve. Sophia Catherine Suhaki. Maxim Patrick Tabello. Isaac Lee Tays. Sophia Angelica Tiriquez. Joshua Stephen Theory. Taylor Susan Trakel. Jordan Trejo. Marco Philip Troca. Mario Havate Vandry Jr. Julia Mercedes Varner. Hannah Jordan Villier. Lotta Margot Vissers. Lauren Elizabeth Wagner. Micah Lee Watkins. Emma Lee Weedman. Jackson John Weinhold. Sage Christopher Wiffler. Alec Thomas Wilderman. Pitu Emmanuel Yin. Tom Yoshigahara. Dylan Hunter Yeomans.
At this time, I would like to welcome Owen Plate, NHS Vice President, to lead the class of 2024 in the traditional shifting of the tassels.
Good morning. As we move our tassels from right to left, it is not merely a physical gesture. The shifting of the tassels symbolizes our transition from student to graduate. Although it is a simple movement, it signifies a powerful shift in our lives. We are not only closing a major chapter, but opening an entirely new one simultaneously. The tassel is a major symbol of our success, into which we remember the highest highs and the lowest lows, the long nights of studying, and the memories and accomplishments that will stick with us forever from PHS. This is the final stride of our exit from Plymouth High School. I now invite you all to join me in shifting our tassels from the right side to the left. Congratulations.
Great job, Owen. To close out our ceremony today, I would like to introduce Grace Poppy, class president, for the closing remarks for today's wonderful ceremony.
Good afternoon. I'm Grace Poppy, and I am the class president of the class of 2024. I am extremely honored to be addressing families, teachers, and high school graduates with these closing remarks. Just as we have walked across the stage, we will leave here walking into the next chapter of our lives. We will all embark on our own journey, but let us not forget we would not be here today if it weren't for our teachers, families, and of course, the people sitting next to us. With hearts full of hope and minds armed with knowledge, we are ready to shape our own paths and our own futures. No matter what your path looks like, hold on to the memories they'll hold on to you. Congratulations to the Plymouth High School Class of 2024. We will now come together to practice the tradition of tossing our caps. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor for me to present to you the Plymouth High School Class of 2024 graduates.